Hi friends, I am back with your day 2 of math. So as always, we start with our learning target. That's our goal. So let's start. We're going to do it 2 times. Are you ready? We are learning to use a number line to subtract. We are learning to use a number line to subtract. All right, good job. So, yesterday, day 1, you used a number line to subtract, and we talked about Linus the minus. Let me turn him. Do you see him right there? There's Linus the minus. We talked about him and about he likes to take away, and that our number gets bigger or smaller? Smaller. It's less. We have less. If somebody takes something away, we have less of it, correct? Yes, that's correct. So today I'm going to challenge you a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit harder because we're actually going to be using the count on strategy to solve subtraction on the number line. So today we're not going to be moving backwards on the number line, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't, it's okay, because Miss Hipple always says, I'm here to grow your brain and make it stronger. So if you don't know yet, that's fine. We are going to learn it and we're going to work together, okay? So I have kind of did some examples of what you will be doing at home independently by yourself so that you can review or you can come back to this video if you need to see Miss Hipple do it again, okay? So I'm going to go really slow, and I'm going to move really slow to show my steps, because this is one of those tools we talked about. Remember we talked about Miss Hipple and your teachers are teaching all these tools, and they're giving you these tools. They're your strategies, your math strategies to solve problems and equations. You are going to pull from that. Today I'm going to teach you how to move on a number line and subtract counting on the number line. So let me show you, okay? So on your paper, you're going to have 8 minus 5, right? And you're going to have a number line, and then you're going to have to put it here. You're going to solve it. I want you to always start with this one because we're subtracting. So you're going to subtract and put the answer here, and then we're going to take these numbers and we're going to put them into an addition equation. Whoa, mind blown, right? Mind blown. But you guys are so smart and so awesome. You are going to learn this and you're going to understand it, and we're going to do our best, okay? All right, so 8 take away 5. We are going to count on the number line to subtract. Now, what you have to do that is you have to pull out the smallest number in this equation. So 8 minus 5, and the smallest number is, the smallest number is 5. So you're going to start at 5. So I'm going to start here at 5 on my number line, and you are going to count up to 8. You're going to start at 5 and count up to 8. If you need to draw this arrow like Miss Hipple did, you can do that. That is just putting it in your brain. Okay, I'm starting at 5 and I'm going to count up to 8. So I start at 5 and I'm going to count how many times, how many jumps it takes me to get to that number 8. So let's see how many jumps it takes me to get to 8 over here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, how many jumps did it take me to get to the number 8? 3 jumps. It took me 3 jumps to get to that number 8. So that is my answer. My answer is 3. Now, if you land on the number 8 and you put 8, that is not correct. You are counting how many times it takes you to get there. So imagine yourself jumping across the number line and you counting your jumps to get to number 8, okay? And it took you 3 jumps. So that's the answer. Now, I tell my friends in my class, this is a family, and I'm sure your teachers are telling you the same thing. That's the family. We figured out our family of numbers, and now we're going to take these family members, these numbers, and we're going to put them in this addition equation. So the big number always goes here because we're making that number. We're adding, and when we add the number, the biggest number goes after that equal sign. It goes at the back of the problem, right? So 8 goes here. 5, we got 5. So what number is left in my family? The number 3. So you're going to put 3, okay? And 5 plus 3 equals 8. Let me do that real quick. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can always check your answers. That's a good strategy. That's a really good strategy. Always check to make sure. So this is a family. Did I use any new numbers in my family? No. No new numbers come here. You keep these same numbers. So when you solve it and get your answer, these same numbers are going to go into this equation. Okay? Let's do another one. So 10 minus 7. We're going to pull the smaller number, and we are going to count up to the big number. The smallest number to the biggest number. So let's start with the small number, and we're going to count how many jumps it takes us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it took me 3 jumps to get to the number 10, so my answer is 3. All right, now we have to figure out the addition equation. And the addition equation, how am I going to do that? Oh, yeah. So this is my family. This is my family, and my family stays together. This is my family. My family stays together. I'm going to take these family members, these numbers, and I'm going to put them in this equation. So I got 7. I got 10. Oh, I'm just missing 3. So 7 plus 3 equals 10. 7 plus 3 equals, yeah, that's right. All right? So all you're doing is using the same numbers and putting them over here into the addition. All right, last one. Can you guys see the last one? All right, I'm going to kind of go down like this. All right, here we go. So last one is 9 minus 6. We are going to count up to this number. So we're going to start with a smaller number. What's the smaller number? The number 6. So, oh yeah, I'm going to start with the number 6. How many times does it take me to jump to get to the number 9? So 1, 2, 3. I jumped to the number 9. It took me 3 times. That is my answer. Yay. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Now, oh yeah, I have my family. And my family members, I got to put over here into the addition equation. So what am I going to do? Oh yeah, there's 9. 6 is here. They got 9. They got, oh, the number 3 again. 3. 6 plus 3 equals 9. Oh, that's correct. Yes. All right. So let's recap. Let me pull this thing up. When you are counting on to subtract on your number line, remember, you pull out and you start with the small number and you count up to the bigger number. And you're counting how many jumps it takes to get there. All right, how many jumps does it take me to get to that big number? Because I want the biggest number, right? All right, so before you go off and you start your day, you are going to do this page in your book. So remember, you are starting with the smaller number and you are counting to the bigger number. You're counting to the bigger number, and it took them 3 jumps. Do you see how they counted how many times it took them? And then they wrote it here. They wrote it here. And then they put it into their addition equation with the same number family, okay? It's called a fact family, but we're going to call it a number family because we're going to keep our family together here, our number family together, all right? And then down here, same thing. Start with the little number and you're going to count up to the big number, okay? Same thing on the back. So lots of practice. I want you to try to do it by yourself, but if you need help, ask a parent or your grandparent or whoever's helping you. Just ask them to help remind you how to do it because it can kind of get confusing. So I want you, if you need help, to ask for it because we want to learn it and master it and be masters at this, all right? And I think you guys are doing a great job. So I want you to go have fun today, and I want you to do your best work ever. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day at home learning. All right, bye.